Gaffer, a few days on from the Middlesbrough game and a busy festive schedule, some consecutive days here at last at Wastill's training ground. How have things been out on the grass?
Yeah, things have been really good on the grass. You know, obviously on the back of 3 really disappointing results. You know, we've regrouped. We've had some good chats, some good meetings. You know, and training's been good, and we're ready to go.
Of course, you alluded to not the results we were striving for over the Christmas period, but given the base that's been set for the last 6 months, the mood I imagine remains positive. Yeah,
of course it does, and as I say, we've had a really bad week with the results on the back of a real good 6 months, and it's just very important that we regroup and refocus on what we're good at. You know, we're good at doing the basics very well. And playing together and sticking together. You know, the last couple of games, I think the performances haven't been to our standards. You know, with and without the ball, and I think the Burnley game did take a lot out of the boys. You know, we went up to Burnley, we were expecting as a group, as a collective, to go up there and win and put on a really good performance. And I think it has affected us a little bit. You know, the last couple of games, you could see the confidence being a bit low. For whatever reason, and we've had a good chat as a group, and we're, as I say, we're refocusing, and hopefully we can get back on the straight and narrow.
Is there anything that you do particularly differently when you say that confidence is a little bit lower?
No. Listen, hindsight's a wonderful thing. You know, we've had them 3 games in a very short period of time. The attitude of the boys for all 3 of them games was excellent. You know, just that little bit of quality was missing. And big moments during them games as well. I think a couple of the goals we conceded, the one at Hull, there was a mistake. They went through and punished us. And then Middlesbrough, there was a couple of mistakes. So I think the Middlesbrough game, our shape for the first hour was good. You know, we were in the game, and if anything, we were probably on the front foot just before they scored. I think Christian had a great chance. So, you know, it's fine margins, but overall, yeah, it's been a disappointing Christmas period, but one that we reflect, we learn from, we stick together, and we move on.
Shifting focus now to the Emirates FA Cup and a competition that you had success with at Kidderminster Harriers, and no doubt you'll be wanting to continue that with Blues.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, it's a fantastic competition. The 3rd round of the FA Cup is known worldwide. You know, and it's important that we take this competition very seriously, which we will. And on the back of 3 defeats as well, it's important we go there and are very competitive.
And I know you won't be revealing too much, but with a change in competition, perhaps a few changes and a chance for those that are looking for minutes to get them and make a stake for, or make a claim for future matches.
Yeah, possibly, but I think everyone's been getting good game time anyway of late. We've got a lot of injuries, which everyone knows about. So, you know, the squad's been used very well, I feel, over the last month. So, yeah, whoever I select, whoever plays will be ready and prepared.
They say form can go out the window in the cup competitions. Forest Green, who are bottom of League One at the moment, we're hoping that's the case. What sort of test are you expecting from them?
Yeah, I went and watched Forest Green play against Port Vale last week. They were excellent. They should have won the game. You know, they should have been 3 or 4-0 up in the first half. I think Port Vale scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. So, it's going to be a tough test. They play really good football. The intensity without the ball's there as well. And we know it's going to be a very tough game, but, one that we'll be prepared and ready for.
You've been and had a look at them, of course. Does that change your preparations at all when facing a team from a different division?
No, not at all. No, we worry about ourselves and we prepare properly for every game, and the boys will be ready.
Just stepping away from on-field action, Seamus Swapo had to return to Norwich due to injury earlier in the week. What do you make of his contribution, obviously, earlier in the season?
Yeah, it's just a shame for Pep. You know, I think the way he started the season for us was superb. You know, he's a really exciting young player. He come here with a point to prove, and you could see his performances are excellent. And unfortunately, he's had a shin injury, which has stopped him from progressing with us. But fantastic lad. His attitude was different class, and he's going to be missed. Yeah,
we certainly wish him all the best. Just on the subject of the treatment table, Dion Sanderson missed Monday's match. How's he getting on?
Yeah, Dion's progressing slowly, unfortunately. So Dion's been a proper leader for us this season. He's been outstanding, and obviously to miss him now for however long it is, he's going to be a shame. But he'll get right eventually, and when he does get fit, he'll be another big player for us.
And just finally, some longer-term absentees: Harley Dean, Gary Gardner, and George Hall and Scott Hogan. How are they all faring?
Yeah, George and Scotty trained today with us, which is a massive plus. You know, Harley's still a couple of weeks away. Obviously, Big Robbo has had a scan now. He's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So, you know, it is a shame. So, yeah, it's a big miss for us.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.